everybody, welcome back to today's video. So this is what we're doing, an 80s inspired makeup look. So throughout the video, if you hear some background noise like right now, it's just a little TV show for Athena. Otherwise, back to makeup, it is very 80s inspired, so like heavy blush, bright pink lip, like the multiple colours on the eyes, but I went a little bit more modern on it by putting eyelashes on and giving it a bit more of like a sunset vibe. But I'm actually quite happy with how this has turned out, and I would actually think to wear this again outside, but the only difference is I would do some proper eyebrows. So that's probably one of the things that I didn't do, and that is more so because I was going more 80s and it wasn't super common to have your eyebrows like filled in like we do today. But I'm loving this lip. It's actually a Rimmel one, which I don't think they make this particular one anymore. I will find out. But if they do, this shade is 120 Call the Shots, and I'm loving it with this eye look, because obviously it's like, other than the whole 80s that I've mentioned like a million times, but it's very, you know, sunset on an ocean vibe as well. Now the palette that I use to get all the shadows, it's the only colourful palette that I've got. It's my Smashbox one, the Cover Shop palette. So these are the sort of shades that I've used in here. It's a very lovely little palette, but I want to get another one, not Smashbox per se, but another colourful one, so I can start trying other brands as well to see which ones that I like more, because I don't think I'm 100% happy with this one. Just yeah, there's just something missing about it. Sometimes it does come in patchy, like you don't get the exact colour payoff that you want, or you have to spend a lot of time building it up. But in saying that, I'm using what I've got, so I'm not recklessly spending all the money that I don't have. But in saying that, I do hope you guys like the video, so keep on watching for more. Let's do the 80s. I decided to look up some 80s makeup, and I'm kind of wanting to do something similar, you know, 80s inspired, and like, so I'm just on Pinterest trying to look up a good look. I mean, there are a lot, like, I mean, it doesn't look bad, I just don't think I want to go that extreme. So the ones that I'm really drawn to are the ones that have like blue eyeshadow on the lid and then like right up to the brow. And that have a blush is just like so intense. So we're gonna try it. You know, we're gonna give it a go. Like I quite like this one. Very unique. Well, very 80s. Alright, so let's do it. Prep eyes again, my Juvia's Place concealer. Making sure that this is going all the way out here for that eyeshadow too. What better palette to use than my Smashbox one, and that's also because it's the only colourful palette I own. So it's the Cover Shop palette, the ones that has all the bold colours in it. So I'm thinking I want to start off with yellow and kind of start placing this all over. Right up into that brow bone too. This is intense already. I'm very scared because I don't want it to turn out horribly. So, next crazy thing. I'm gonna use this blue. I'm not super worried about how blended it is yet, but this blue is gonna go onto the lid. Oh yeah. At this point, it looks bad. Quite bad. I'm feeling like purple now, the next colour. And I just keep stopping to think, like, how can I make this, I don't know, a bit more modern? I don't know. Purple. I'm going to run here. That already looks heaps better than what it was. Not the best, but much better. Just going back in with that blue to make it more blue again. And I'm starting to actually bring it out here because I'm thinking if I clean up these edges with a wipe, it might actually come together quite cool. So mine these edges and like this inner corner area, but it's actually like coming together nicely. So just with an even smaller brush, I feel like if I add a little bit of orange above that purple, it might look a tad bit better. A tad bit. Some of that purple's disappeared, it's going to add more again. Okay, wipe time. Just try and clean up this inner corner area. And bring it up here, trying to keep the sharpest line possible.
Just let me fall to my grave.
That's significantly better than what it was. So all I'm going to do now is spend time just trying to blend these shades together a little bit more and bring back in some colour if there's any that were lost. That's looking a lot better. Okay, I'm going to pop my Fenty Beauty Kilowatt Highlighter in Hustler Baby onto the inner corner. And now I'm going to do a speed through of just doing the rest of my face because it's the same as what I would do every other day. Or at least most of the face. I'll come back for the blush because that again is a super 80s thing that I want to incorporate. Okay. eyebrows. Not going to fill them in because it's not like they really did fill in brows the way we do today. So I am just going to use a tinted eyebrow gel. This one is just from Shop Miss A and it's in an auburn shade, which might be a little too red, but we're using it anyway. So, blush time. I am going to use my NARS blush, or blush palette, and that is because it has some stunning shades in here. So obviously like sort of gonna go more on the pink side because I was very in to have like an intense pink blush. So this palette is called Exposed. Now with this one, because of the type of like blush it is, I don't know what it is actually, but you have to kind of like get in there a bit before it starts to come up. So like rub it in well. And I'm just gonna tap on the back of my hand a little bit and go in. I'm gonna go to town. And I am bringing it up here. Again, it's quite common. Have intense blush that comes all the way up. So that's an intense blush, way more than I would ever use on my own. So lips, it wouldn't be like an iconic 80s inspired makeup look without a bright pink. This one I don't think is too bright, but it's still like, you know, intense. So this one is a Rimmel lipstick. I don't think they actually do this one anymore, but they do similar ones. So the shade I have got is 120, Call the Shots. So I'm gonna put that on. It's getting more and more 80s by the minute. So this is where I am modernizing it a little bit more because I'm going to put on some lashes. And lashes I'm going to be using is the, I've already got them out of the back, but they're Shop Miss A lashes. They're like super thick, wispy kind of ones. And I'm just going to do them off camera and come right back. I've got the eyelashes on. Excuse me. So I got some eyelashes on, some mascara. I'm not doing anything in bottom lash line because I don't know why I've been loving like the minimal or no eyeshadow on the bottom lash line lately. But I think, you know, if you're taking inspiration from the 80s, other than going too far back, just doing something like adding the eyelashes on top makes a big difference. And even like, I don't mind the blush actually, especially because I have been seeing other types of makeup styles that incorporate a lot more blush than what I'm usually comfortable with, but this is growing on me, so I think it's actually not too bad. But like, look, I've even got a little like 80s I don't know what to do with my head, but like an 80s kind of like scrunchie and all, half, what's it called, a half ponytail? Oh, mind blanked. But this is it, this is done. So let me know what you think. You could love it, you could hate it, doesn't matter. I'm slowly starting to love it more and more, and I think if I were to wear this another time I would just actually fill in my brows, but I kind of wanted to keep some of it, you know, more 80s inspired. The fact that, like, you know, we had our natural brows out, you know, we weren't too worried about how they looked. So this is it. So on that note, subscribe if you're new, like, comment down below if you want more. If you want to see anything specific, just let me know. I'm more than happy to do it. Otherwise, have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.